Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. In the last part, we got ourselves the mithril and a bolt ring, I believe. And in this part, well, I'm going to show you the fast way to build up limit breaks. Alright, first of all, you need to find a battle with these Kappa wires. And you need all party members to have their status to be Fury. Of course, manipulation could take a couple of times. And you want them to use Grand Spark on everybody. And Cloud's almost dead. That's bad. This will build up limit breaks relatively fast. And of course, if they just do this all day, you could always... oh, I don't know. Do limit breaks while you wait. I don't know. But everybody's limit breaks is already charged up before I even do the manipulation, so there's really no point anymore. Other than to kill them all. And since they're already 5 in a group, you can pretty much do that. Just obliterate them. But I only wanted to show a quick example, which was a failed example, mind you. I couldn't even manipulate one, but you can do it. You can manipulate one of them. You can go ahead and build up your limit breaks this way. In fact, if you do it way late in the game, it still works. It's just a little slower. At this point in the game, it's a little risky because all your party members' HP is pretty low, and they don't have Fury on them. I specifically remember getting Fury on them. Okay, I'm totally miffed. And hang on a sec. Alright, that didn't take the longest of times. But, I'm pretty sure you guys saw something pop up. Maybe not, since I just realized this, but Breath of the Earth, that cures pretty much any status ailment, so that probably got rid of the Fury. Which sucks. But anyway, now I'm going to show you really quick the superb training area in Junon. So, if you want to if you want to get on the elevator that badly, give me 10 gil. Well, I got a basic idea what your salary is like, but okay. I mean, who doesn't have 10 gil? Hurry up and get in! Jeez. Don't be rude. I just came here, man. But, yeah. This is the fastest way up back to Upper Junon. But, it costs a bit. I don't think you can actually get up by using the dolphin anymore, actually. So this is your only way, and on top of that, it's faster, so it's both a pro and a con. But really, I don't see anything wrong with it. And as per usual, if you didn't buy everything you want to back here, you can always go ahead, go back in the shops. Yeah. You can definitely tell I'm running out of things to talk about. Oh, and that 1/35th soldier I missed. Not bothering. Anyway, now, before you go ahead and train here, I highly recommend you save at the inn before you try this. These enemies, they're there for when you're like level 35 or something. They're not here for when you're level 20s. They are that hard. The only reason why they're going to be easy is because we know Beta and other powerful magic spells such as Bolt 2 and whatnot. They wouldn't be otherwise. If you're like lower than level 20, I recommend staying away from this area until you guys are about level 21. In which case, I would recommend you go ahead and train. But otherwise, nah, stay away. Anyway, I'm just going to give you guys a quick preview of the potential of their power, so that way you kind of get a heads up what they're like when you actually get to this point in the game. But they all appear in this area, but if you just run around back and forth normally, you won't encounter anybody. Well, go ahead, hit this alarm. Now you're going to get random encounters. Usually, won't work. But, now let's really quick get into a battle. And see what these guys are made out of. Alright. Now, you usually don't want to get in a battle with a death machine. These guys are... They're really, really mean. Let's just say that much. What you want to do probably first is unleash all your summons. Ramu is going to be the most helpful because, well, it's a machine. Ramu is an electric summon, so electric plus machine does not mix well. Equals either explosions or fire. Hopefully explosions. But if you're not really relying on your summons, which you probably shouldn't be, then you want to go ahead and rely on Big Guard and then Beta. Big Guard for the barriers, since they protect you better, and then the haste, so you can perform more turns before this guy gets a turn in. He's got somewhere around the 2,000 HP amount. Personally, I don't know, and I don't feel like using scan on him. Yeah, and when he's low enough on HP, he's going to start counterattacking with 3 attacks in a row. Usually 200 needles and then 1 W machine gun. He might mix it up. I personally don't know, actually. I don't train very hard in this area. In fact, once I'm at this level, I'm usually just going on, breezing through everything. Not back here killing this jerk. But if I am, well, then I'm not really doing anything now, am I? And this should finish him. Yep. Yeah, that's the caliber they're in. They're pretty darn tough. They give you a pretty decent amount of EXP, and like I said in the previous part, if you get in about 51 battles or so, and all is like on a double materia growth or just normal, you're going to get a mastered all materia in like no time. So, there you go. 1.5 million gil from training so hard. If that's not a win-win, I don't know what is. But anyway, let's get out of here before we encounter any more random battles, and head back over to the other side, the other continent. This way we can proceed with the main story and get an enemy skill that's probably going to kill my party the first instance I run into the random battle. Boy, are you guys going to have a laugh at that. But, yeah, there's actually another kind of enemy back in that training area. They're these other kind of machines. God, it's hard to describe them. Basically, if you encountered these green-colored machines back at, like, the sector... Well, the train tracks that had the spinning arm, well, then, they're just a reskin of that. They're just red. And they're, like, 10 times harder. And on top of that, they come into, like, groups of 2 or 3. They give a bit more experience in AP than death machines, but then again, they're also more lethal because they have more turns than the death machine. But then again, the death machine, after losing a certain amount of HP, will have 3 turns. So anyway, they're both about the same caliber, regardless of how many each one has. But anyway, I'm rambling now. But it might actually take a bit to get on over to... Shoot, there's my watch. If you guys will give me a sec, and I'm back. Anyway, as I was saying, if you guys would so kindly give me 1 second, as I will go ahead and time myself going over to where we last met, which would be the desert. So this way you guys don't have to suffer any longer, and I don't waste any more video time. In fact, we're already at 10 minutes, so we might not actually go and proceed with the main story at all. We might get a little bit further, but I doubt it. But anyway, see you guys in a sec. And we are back. I have to tell myself this because my stopwatch already had something timed on it. That took about like 2 minutes. Anyway, I specifically bought these tents for just this. There they are. Again, I highly recommend you save, but not as highly as I recommend saving in that training spot, because this enemy that I'm going to face, he's one mean mother trucker. Yeah. It's a chimera, essentially. And what it's got is the enemy skill Aqualung. And please do not reference the song Aqualung, It's a powerful enemy skill. Trust me on that fact. But the fact that it already takes a bit to find the Chimera, in fact, usually you find it in the first 1 or 2 battles, actually. This is kind of unusual that you're not seeing it right now. I was literally expecting it in the first battle. I wasn't expecting these 4 flying things. Truly. If I was expecting them, I would have cut more out, but I'm practically talking through this whole battle, so what's the point in cutting anything out? Hopefully, we find it the next battle, because, yeah, we only have like 2 minutes or so left. Well, actually, we really have about, oh, I don't know, 3 or so minutes. In fact, if I want to, I can go up to an hour, but who am I kidding? Who wants to see a Let's Play part that's an hour long? That's just a little overdoing it, isn't it? If I could just find a damn Chimera. I took a bit of a beating in that last battle. It was nothing more than a bunch of those flying things again. Nothing to worry about. Except Air's got level up. And where the hell is the Chimera? I usually find it in the first battle. Not like the 3rd battle. Come on. Please be the Chimera, or so help me. Okay. Yeah, this is it. This is the meanest mother trucker you can find in the desert. That Aqualung skill, buddy, I'm not... Here it is. I'm not joking. That is strong. It rivals Beta, except maybe just a little bit weaker. Personally, I think it's just as strong. And Cloud just one-shotted that best. Okay, maybe he's not that bad of a mother trucker in the desert. But still, Aqualung, it is literally one of the few water spells in the whole game. In fact, how much time do we have? Well, I'm going to go on for like a couple more minutes. But, anyway, like I was saying, that is one of the few water enemy skills in the game. And is there any enemies weak against water magic? This is your spell of choice. Otherwise, I don't know what you're going to do, because obviously lightning isn't going to work. Or at least I don't think it will. And fire probably most certainly work. I mean, probably won't most certainly work. Probably going to fail. But anyway, see this little, like, ruined area? That actually looks a bit like a ruined Midgar, if you ask me. Let's go check it out. Huh. Is someone there? Oh, God. Hey, Rude, who do you like? What are you getting so embarrassed about? Come on, who do you like? Tifa. That's a tough one. But, poor Elena. She? You? No, she likes Sang. I never knew that, but Sang likes that ancient. What are they talking about? Oh, hey, it's Elena. Hi, Elena. It's so stupid. They always talk about who they like or don't like, but Sang is different. Ah! Oh, no! Ah, great. Ratting us out. They're here! They're really here! Then it's time. Rude, don't go easy on them, even if they're girls. Excuse me! Don't worry, I'll do my job. Then we're counting on you. I'll report to Sang. It's been a while. Payback time for what you did in Sector 7. They're out of our way. I don't like being taken for a fool. That's as far as you go. And we get into an optional boss battle against Reno and Rude. Now, you already saw what Reno could do, but Rude is a different story. However, if one is defeated, the other will run. That's how simple it goes. So what you want to do... Oh, that's another skill Reno now has Turk Light. Anyway, as I was saying, what you want to do is you want to damage them both pretty evenly. Of course, it doesn't help when Barrett gets a critical hit on Reno. What does help, though, is when we even out the strings. But anyway, something interesting about this fight, actually, is... You know, Rude was talking about the girl he likes is Tifa? Well, if you have Tifa in your party for this fight, Rude will tend to stay away from attacking her, even with his magic spell. He will target the other two party members mostly. It doesn't matter who they are. He will stay away from Tifa. It's weird. I guess he really does have a crush on her, but come on, Rude. The least you could do is, like, hit her. It's not a big deal. She's not going to care. She's just going to hit back harder. Like, 30 times harder. Anyway. Yeah, that's something else Rude knows, is Cure. Which can get highly, highly annoying. But thankfully, we can make short work of them using Beta, Bolt 2, and a Summon. If they don't kill us first. Yeah. Now, if you can't kill them both, the one you want to kill is Reno. You don't want to kill Rude. If you can kill them both, that's great. If you can't, target Reno mostly. In fact, if you want, make a safety precaution. Lower Reno's health more than Rude's, and then go ahead and... Okay, Reno's leaving. And... Okay, Rude's leaving, so I killed them both in one shot. Well, ain't that nice? Okay, so we get all the experience, all the money, and all the AP. Which is decent. This is why you want to kill Reno. Fairy Tail. I believe it's like a 6-slot weapon for Eris, which is, it's pretty strong too. But 6 slots, that's good materia. But anyway. How could they know we were coming here? They followed us. But there weren't any signs of it. Then that means... A spy, maybe? No. No way. I don't even want to think that there's a spy. I trust everyone. What about the new guy, Kate Sith? Do you trust him, Cloud? What the hell. Let's go. Well, damn. Well, here's a new fight, and actually we do want to fight this dude. He knows Frog Song, however, that is an annoying feature. He will do that to party members, and they can't do anything but attack and use items. Fortunately, we don't have the proper item to heal this. There we go. Now, that enemy skill is supposed to target everyone. It's supposed to, but I guess they, like, forgot to script that part in. What it does is that Frog Song targets one opponent, turns them into a frog, and puts them to sleep. Now, if we could just have Cloud... You bastard. What you can do with these Touch Me's is that you can go ahead and manipulate them, or you can just wait for Frog... Well, in my case, I have to wait for Frog Jab for one of my party members. It shouldn't have missed, but I have to wait until he does Frog Jab on Cloud, so that way he can manipulate, or Barrett, so that he can manipulate and, well, he's not going to do it, is he? Run! Hop for your life. I mean, hop for your life. Hop. Come on, hop! Thank you. Now, when you run from battle and it says you learned an enemy skill, you didn't learn that enemy skill. You have to stick to the battle until you win. Otherwise, there's no point in staying, is there? Or at least, I don't think that's the case. Let me check. Frog Song, Frog Song. Nope. So you have to stay. Anyway, I am out of time, I actually believe. So please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And in the next part, we're going to explore this ruined area more, which is known as I'm not really sure what it's known as. But anyway, see you then.